Hey guys, what's up? It's Ava Jade. Today we are at the famous West Hollywood Runyan Canyon. This is one of the most famous hikes. Everybody loves to come here on the weekends. It's always hard to find parking. So we are here on a weekday and we're going to go around and show you our favorite spots. So let's get into it. All right guys, so the beginning of Runyan is honestly the hardest part. I would say that actually the walk from parking your car to actual Runyan gates is the worst of it all. Because once you're in the zone, you're kind of just in nature, you're looking around you, you're not really like thinking about the walking and like going up and up and up. But the beginning is definitely a little bit tough. So this is not for the weak. All right guys, we are a quarter of a way up. The sun is finally coming out, which is so nice. Whenever I get to this part, I always find myself just looking over the edge because you can just see all of Los Angeles and it just makes me so happy to look around and just see the city. I just love it here. So I always take a moment to appreciate it, and you start to heat up and you don't feel as cold anymore. And now I'm ready to get on to the next part. Let's go. Okay, we're on the road. You know, you're kind of getting into the hike a little bit because we're about to pass these two, I don't know how to explain it, these two like metal doors that aren't doors. So Coachella is coming up and I'm trying to figure out if I want to go. I feel like it's kind of like everyone in LA goes to Indio for it, but part of me wants to stay here when no one else is around, so that I can go to restaurants that I normally can't get into and kind of just hang out in the area. But we'll see. It's one of those things that like if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Every April I start to think about this. So I have some really exciting news. I'm getting a bunny. I'm gonna name him Jeff. I have some more time that I can spend at home now, so I thought it would be the perfect time to get a little companion. He's gonna have floppy ears, and I'm gonna name him Jeff because if I get angry, I can call him Jeffrey, and then it would be his formal name. I'm really excited about that. So I'm looking for all these different rabbit toys, little like rabbit areas to hang out. So if you guys have a bunny, let me know and tell me what you've done for them, so that I can make them more comfortable. I'm so excited. So we are halfway up to the top, and this is the part where you kind of just start to feel euphoric. You're not really struggling anymore. You're very mellow and you're taking in the vibes. I love this area because it has a bunch of purple plants that are all around. So it kind of feels like you're in a movie scene, which is so cool. But this is why I love to do this hike all the time, because you can take your mind off of everything and just focus on yourself and your mental and kind of have a clear mind, which is so nice to have. Alright, so we are almost at the top now. I just love this part of the hike particularly because, as you can see, LA just looks beautiful right here. And you feel good about yourself because you finally are getting to the top. And I feel like you run into so many people when you're at Runyan. You always overhear the funniest conversations. So now I am going to think about those things all day long. So we are officially at the top of Runyan Canyon. Thank you guys so much for coming with me on this journey. This is something I do 2 to 3 times a week. I love doing it for my mental and physical health. If it's something that you want to improve yourself, maybe go out on a hike, get on out there, explore something new.